40 of the best college football schools are about to draft our team. Before each round, we'll spin these tiles in whatever college it lands. You have to select a player still available from that college. Pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we really have picked 26, bro. You can get one of the best teams here, and their best player just be gone. It's going to be Wake Forest. Off the top of my head, I have no clue any players from Wake Forest right now. Jesse Bates, he's probably still going to be available, and probably the best that I see so far. Kobe Turner is decent as well, but I think we're going to have to go with Bates. He's a good player at a 97 overall. It's just a matter of fact that we had to pick a safety in our first round when we need a quarterback and so many more positions that are a lot more valuable. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to go ahead and get a quarterback. Next is going to be from Florida. Now we can go with Anthony Richardson as our quarterback. He's currently battling for a starting position with Daniel Jones out of all people, and he's not even 80 overall. So I guess instead we're gonna go with the disappointing tight end Kyle Pitts at 83. Another decent player, still a lot higher than I would have liked to draft him though. We have some good colleges so far. There's just not a lot of players from that college, and that's gonna be Southern California. I know we got Caleb Williams, but he is a 70 some overall too. Probably not going to take him. Now I know of a couple of great players that went there, especially at the wide receiver position. We have Amon-Ra St. Brown and Drake London. The real question is, are they going to be there in this third round? No, they're not. DeAndre Hopkins is the top wide receiver at 89. Now I know their overalls is not lower than that, but we could go with Michael Pittman at 86 overall. We need to get a quarterback like next round if we want to get a good one, because there's barely any more left up here. Wisconsin is really the one we're looking for right now. Please let it land on it. And the one is California. Wait, we can get Aaron Rodgers though. I'm completely fine with that. And actually Aaron Rodgers isn't on the board anymore. So instead we're going with another safety in Cameron Bonham, 81 overall. Still a good player, but we have two safeties now in our first, 4 or 5 picks. Please God, just give me a good in college with a good quarterback currently that would still be available. Is Nebraska. And of course there's currently no quarterback in the NFL from Nebraska. So instead we're taking currently our best player on this team is Levante David at a 90 overall. Still need a quarterback though. Hopefully we'll get one here, Georgia Tech. God, we are literally getting some of the worst schools on this list so far. We don't have a lot of players to pick from neither. I guess we'll take Harrison Butker. At least we'll have a good special teams player, I guess. We get Cincinnati. They have some decent players in the NFL, but no great quarterbacks. So we took another Colts wide receiver, Alec Pierce. We only have 3 more rounds before I send the rest of the draft. So our next picks were Penn State, Jahan Dotson. So we already got our 3 starting wide receivers. We're going to get Pittsburgh, only picking up our starting running back in James Conner. He's actually one of my favorite players that are currently not on the Panthers. And then for our last college here, we have Oklahoma, actually a very good one. Wish we could have got that earlier round. We have to settle with the left tackle Orlando Brown. I guess we got some offensive line help. It also means we don't get to pick a quarterback in our first 10 rounds, so it's going to be selected by simming the rest of the draft. We'll go ahead and do that now. 77 overall team with a 76 offense and an 80 defense. Starting quarterback is Gardner Minshew. We got James Conner, Michael Pittman, Jahan Dotson, some alright weapons, I guess. Terrible offensive line is 68 overall center. Oh my god, bro, this is honestly one of the worst teams I've ever built in one of these challenge videos. We got Jesse Bates and Levante David on the defensive side, but other than that, it isn't looking better on that side neither. Our first game is against the Washington Commanders with Dak Prescott and Puka Nacua on their team. Not going to go good whatsoever. Gardner Minshew in this offense actually wasn't looking too bad at first, completing some balls. Then we got on the third down. I don't know how this wasn't completed to Kyle Pitts. I don't know if that was the quarterback's fault or the tight end's fault, but neither of them would surprise me. Then on fourth down, we had a perfect comeback route. Gardner Minshew missed the target, so we didn't score any points on our first drive. Next drive, we throw an interception. And then another one in the next drive. Yeah, this is like only worse than I could imagine. And just like that, we're already down 14-0, and it's already inside the third quarter. And we can still be in this game, but we kind of have to get a touchdown this drive. And this big play by Kyle Pitts will help to get us inside the 5-yard line. We just don't need to throw an interception this time. I'm kind of scared to throw it, to be honest. Roll out to the left. Can we get some yardage from the run here? And we get down the 1. Can we please get in with James Conner here? And yes, we can for our first touchdown. Hey, only down by 7 points now. We can still do this. Defense has to step up as well, and they scored a touchdown, so never mind on that. But at least we still got one more big highlight before the end of the game where we end up losing 24-14. Go ahead and send the rest of the season and see if we make the playoffs. I highly doubt it, but let's see. We ended up going 5-12. Yes, only winning 5 games. I'm not surprised with this team whatsoever, and y'all guys shouldn't be neither once y'all saw our roster. I mentioned we had an awful season. 3,400 yards, 20 touchdowns to 22 interceptions. James Conner almost had 900, so he had a pretty good year. Pittman Jr. almost had 1,000 with Jahan Dotson and Alec Pierce getting 700 apiece. Defense, Yature Gross Matos, the former Panther, and somebody we didn't even draft, almost had 10 sacks. Even though the team we drafted didn't go anywhere, I still hope you guys enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.